Welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Kyle Becker. Well, a Federal Reserve governor named Lisa Cook is suing the Trump administration because she claims that she was wrongfully removed from her position, apparently thinking that she's some untouchable member of the financial Politburo there in the Federal Reserve. But it looks like she just made a massive admission, and it's going to be hard for her to walk this back because it looks like the Trump administration was perfectly justified in removing her. But before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, you might have seen the developing scandal that this media has been pushing for some time, and that is Lisa Cook falsifying mortgage documents, allegedly. And she has just made a big admission. She admitted that she manufactured documents and said a clerical error is behind the mortgage fraud dispute. So as reported earlier, Lisa Cook filed a lawsuit after President Trump fired her as Federal Reserve Governor, and the lawsuit was assigned to a Biden-appointed judge. Lisa Cook reportedly had two mortgage loans being underwritten at the same time, which means the bank underwriter handling the out-of-state condo likely did not know about the other loan. So one of the things that has happened here is she has secured the help of Abby Lowell, who is Hunter Biden's lawyer, and deep state hack Norm Eisen. And they're both representing Lisa Cook, just showing how they want to protect the powerful elites who are trying to run things unconstitutionally outside the authority and scope of the executive branch. So one of the things that has been going on here is that the Federal Reserve has been acting as this extra constitutional body, and Norm Eisen, who is a color revolution expert, is well aware of how necessary these unaccountable bureaucrats are to pushing their left-wing agenda in the United States. That is how they are trying to burrow within and foment a socialist revolution from above. So this governor, Lisa Cook, well, she is a very iconic touchstone in this entire fight. And that is why Norm Eisen and Abby Lowell are coming to her defense. But she just made a huge admission. Looks like she is engaged potentially in criminal behavior. And there is no way the American public is going to tolerate that. So what we could see happen here is this could go to the Supreme Court, which can decide once and for all that the Federal Reserve was created as an extra constitutional body because they claim that they have authority outside the President of the United States, outside of the executive branch, which is false. This is not a constitutional arrangement. They have to be accountable to the executive branch. That is how checks and balances work. It's not the judiciary branch, the legislative branch, and the executive branch, and the Federal Reserve branch. You don't get to do that without a constitutional amendment. So this is going to be a great fight. Let's hope that they keep pushing this because I want to see it go to the Supreme Court and see the Federal Reserve put back in its box once and for all. Now, if you have any thoughts on this, please like, share, and comment Explain America. We appreciate your feedback always.